not supposed to be there. Why is it not going away? What are you doing? I don't know what just happened. I was like, let's change this from fall colors to spring. And then it went to my Twitch settings. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I was just saying, there we go. I was just trying to put on like pretty stuff. Leave it to me to change shit at the wrong time. Oh, Lord.
I had to go put a trash bag in the trash can before I could throw it away.
That was a long time to throw something away. Your house ain't that big.
No, my apartment's super tiny.
All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. We had the 2 birthday girls in the house. So we got the Megan and the CB. I don't know how Kat's was, but mine was great. Not paying for it today. She says very sarcastically.
Thinking about it, since I'm not streaming anymore and mine is in 11 days, this will be mine too.
Well, we'll have another stream before your birthday, though.
Oh, that's true. You'll have another one.
We'll tell you happy birthday next week. Because, yeah. That's true. Oh, God. So if you follow me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you've seen a whole bunch of boxes in the garage behind me. Now I feel like I turned 80 yesterday. Do I feel my age? No. I decided to double it. Maybe triple it at this point. I don't fucking know. Somebody asked me how old I was yesterday, and I legit, like, I never understood how my mom had to pull out a calculator. And I legit had to do that for the first time yesterday. I was like, I don't know. I've been telling people I was 38 for like 30 years because I didn't feel like counting. I knew it was 30-something. I'm officially 37. I'm still not at 38. Let's keep telling them for another year. Fuck it. It's better than saying do the math like my mom always did. And they're like, what do you mean? You don't know how old you are? Fuck no, that's the least of my problems in life.
I have it really easy. I can just add 2 to the end of the year. Because I was born in 98, so I just add 2 to whatever the year is.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah,
mine is convenient.
I guess I could probably figure out a mathematical way to make that work. But used to, I'd say, like when we were still living at home, I'd say, how old are you turning? I'm like, I don't know. How old's my sister? And then I just add 10 years to it. Because we're 9 years and 11 months apart. So when she turns an age, I'm turning 10 years older than her. So I knew my birthday from November to January, how old I was going to be turning. But now that I don't talk to her every day, it's like, I don't fucking know. How old is she? I don't know. We said just finishing dinner. Good old McDonald's. Because I tried to make veggie shawarma and it was gross.
Too spicy, apparently, and it dried up.
Yeah.
That just means you have to adjust your recipe next time.
Yeah. I'm a negative. It sounds like it would have been good. But yeah, you just have to adjust it. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, Lord. So, what'd you do for your birthday, Kat?
Well, on Friday, I got my hair dyed in this lovely split dye. That I'm actually really enjoying. I looked in the mirror yesterday. I was like, you know what? This might become part of my personality for the rest of my life.
Once the black, I was thinking about going that way. Since I've split it this way, then the only other way is to split it that way.
So I have a teal turquoise on the side and then the burgundy on the side. But when I put my hair down, my part is actually here. So it goes this way.
Oh, yeah.
But the colors actually go together really well. So
to say, yeah, that would probably complement really well. Sorry. Okay, so Friday you did that.
Yeah, and then we went grocery shopping yesterday, and then we ordered we got food delivered, and because we also had to take our returnables, and we're like, we're not taking returnables to a restaurant with us. We don't drive. We would have had to take them in, so we ordered food because I had on Christmas Eve because it stormed up here so bad, but I still had work. And a customer gave me and my manager each a $25 gift card to a really nice to a Ucello's restaurant, which is a pretty expensive restaurant over here.
Yeah.
So like that paid for the majority of my food.
Nice.
So my roommate and I had that, and a really good chocolate cake from there. Their frosting was kind of fudgy, like it tasted like fudge.
Nice.
Because I'm not gonna complain.
Like, this is still. I just want the frosting
And
the ice cream.
The frosting, so I can just eat just that. And then for our birthday, you did Christmas, Jayce.
Yes.
Which I'd still find funny as hell.
Yeah, we had to put off our family Christmas celebration because I think 3 out of the 7 boys had COVID.
Hey, we had to put off our big family Christmas because Grandma had COVID. So we actually had ours on the 7th of this month, like our big family Christmas.
And
Not
also
all
because
women,
my
only one
grandma
person.
had to finish recovering from her appendicitis.
Ooh, Grandma.
Yeah. Yeah, knock on wood, only one of us has had COVID, and it was the kid. So. Which you still can't tell me my entire family didn't have it in January when it first fucking happened, and nobody knew what it was. We all felt like death for 2 weeks. Yeah, it was back in January when like it went from one person to the other, and we literally like missed a week and a half of work each. Me and Mom, like it was horrible. Let's see. CB's grandma just had COVID again as well. It's making the rounds.
It's gonna keep doing that over and over and over and over.
Yeah, it kind of makes me worried that China's like opening up its borders. They go from full lockdown to full like, hi, how you doing, world? Come on in.
I think part of it is that people are starting to realize that the masses are not going to follow the guidelines and restrictions.
Yeah.
And so COVID is now just a part of society. It's just part of our world now.
Yeah, it's went from being a pandemic to, well, if you get it, hopefully you've taken the shots.
Mm-hmm. Get your COVID shot every year because it'll make it less bad when you pick it up. Yearly.
Yeah. It'll end up being like
I finally got my booster in November from when I was supposed to have gotten it, like when I had it last year at this time for my birthday.
I am overdue for shot number 4.
Hell, I would just settle for shot number 3 if they had them near us. Like our Walgreens and stuff don't have the boosters. They just have the COVID vaccines. And so you actually have to get an appointment to go to a doctor to get the booster. So it's stupid. It's knock on wood, I still haven't gotten it, and I don't plan to get it anytime soon. Oh, come on. You mean you're not one of those vaxxers that just say, send my kid into the masses and hope they get it so they build an immunity?
Don't work like that.
CB says my mom thought she had it in January, February when it was really a major thing. Yeah, I mean, like living in Washington State, we were the first to get hit, and like in February they're like, oh yeah, we're not letting anybody off the cruises because that's where it's at. We don't want it in America. And then like 2 days later, 5, 6, 10 people popped up having it on land. They're like, oh well, fuck, guess we'll let them off the boat.
Or like the cruise that my grandmother and great aunt and them went on last year, where everyone got tested on their way onto the ship, and they had turned several people away. And by the time they got off the ship, they found out that it was an entire super spreader event. The entire cruise was. And like all of them had it.
Yep, that's what worries me because a couple of our friends went for New Year's, and one of them just had heart surgery a few months ago. Yeah, and like he's good enough that like he could go on a cruise and stuff. If they had bad weather and everything, he got cleared. But I was like, dude, if you get COVID, like you just had major surgery, it's probably not
body's
good.
already weakened.
Yeah, it's like he's like, oh, I feel fine. I'm like, your body's still like healing and recovering and using all the extra cells for stuff like that's the last thing you need to be doing. But you couldn't tell him anything. He came back fine, thank God. Yeah, they might hurt people's feelings. CDC doesn't want to do that. They might get defunded. Like the IRS, you know. Forget the fact that I've been waiting on my taxes almost a fucking year now. See, we had it last summer.
You have to file new ones.
I know, right? I ain't got last year's yet. It still says processing. At least they updated their website. So instead of saying processing, it's got like 3 bars now that says processing, approved, sending. I was like, yay, so I can know how far in the process it hasn't gone. Like legit, I mailed them in June 12th. And they didn't say processing till November 18th. And then the website was down. Like, legit, that's the only reason we're just not getting a house, because I borrowed money from somebody because we couldn't wait anymore. We found a good enough house that I was willing to, like, swallow my pride and be like, can I borrow money till my income tax comes in? So, yeah. CB's not eligible to get another shot because of the NHS. Yeah, it's good to have universal health care, but that can be confusing. Assholes. I equate the NHS honestly to like our vet care.
Mm-hmm.
Like not in being so corrupt, but in like how long it takes you, how much paperwork you have to fill out, how many places you have to go just to get approved for one fucking thing. So yeah. I forgot your parents went on a cruise. I forgot what that am. Yeah. So, yeah, like for a vet, it takes me fucking 3 months worth of paperwork before I can get seen for anything other than minor cold. Like, so it's better for me to say fuck it, not even use it, unless it's something big that I know, like eventually my back surgery I'm gonna need. I might as well get started on that now. It'll probably take a couple years since it's such a big surgery. Or I can just save up money and go have an 1.5-hour procedure and have it done. So, yeah. I think the waiting lists are astronomical anywhere, though. All right.
Yeah, they've gotten that way just with regular medical care here.
Yeah.
Like,
and I hate how they blame it on COVID. Like everything is still being blamed on COVID when it's not all COVID's fault anymore.
Especially so right now in Michigan, especially RSV is terrible. For a while,
Yeah.
for a couple of weeks there, the children's hospital was like almost at capacity.
Oh wow. Yeah, I know that's hitting some states harder than others.
And then also the flu is like ramping up again.
And that's the screwy thing, is the flu is bad enough on people every year. You throw in COVID, which they've gotten used to dealing with. That's bad enough. Then you throw RSV and throw the kids on top. Yeah. It's like, holy shit balls.
I know a couple of people that their babies were in the children's hospital. Thankfully, they are a lot better
Yeah.
now, and they did get to go home, but their baby was still in the hospital because of RSV.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm going to overshare just a little bit and say, thank heavens I am not sexually active, or I would also have to think about monkeypox.
Yeah. We had a guy at work when I first got hired that was out for monkeypox. I was like, fuck. I was lucky that I got seen as quickly as I did when we were in New York, and I got C. different.
C. diff is nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is it? There we go. It's not all COVID, it's how we're handling the crisis. That's true. It's how we're handling everything. Hospitals are here or near capacity. We've got flu, COVID, RSV, and strep A. Wow. That's insane. Okay. So I've got that. Thought I had done it without audio, and I was like, this no boom doesn't make sense. All right. Rather not handling the crisis. Yep. All right. So remember, even for the burger bombs, a bomb is a bomb. Any sprint we have, if you're the first one to say bomb or boom or splat, you'll get a point. And if you're the very first one, you get an extra point. So
I know personally I like to see splat for this one.
yeah, if I say I like on the burgers, I like seeing splat. And the bombs, boom. And if I can find random ones, we'll figure them out as we go. All right, we'll get this one started in 3, 2, 1, go. I knew it was coming, and I still jumped.
I was like looking at my phone, and then I heard. I'm like, what the hell? My brain was expecting a boom.
I said it was gonna go splat. Megan coming in first. All right. CB's like, screw it. 173, I lost. Oh, 173 ain't bad. I read a chapter. And we had Mary come in while we were sprinting. Hello, hello. And thank you to both of us. For both of us.
Thank you to both of us. Thank us.
You know, on a normal Sunday, I'm already tired because I have an hour drive here. I'm usually not going to bed before 3 a.m. Let's just add sword on top of that. Okay.
Soon you won't have to do a drive.
Oh my god. This was the last weekend. He agreed to move in with us for 2 weeks because he has to pay the week he's moving out. So he'll have to pay next week's rent and move out next weekend when he's off, because the next week is like going into February and they're gonna up the rent. So he would have to pay more rent. So he's like, screw it. Like, I was planning on staying the whole time, but like, never mind. So I don't know what I'm gonna do on Sundays now. I'm gonna have to kick him out the bed at 9 o'clock and be like, go downstairs for 2 hours. Associate with my family you've only met 3 times. Go bug Kira. Watch a movie with her. Either that or we'll just let him sleep and hopefully I won't wake him up. Saturday nights. Sleep with clothes on. If you're not on the wrong side of the bed, you might be caught unawares. Oh my god. Oh, I like that. I said it out loud to myself. Does that count? Unfortunately, no. Because I don't know if it came in before Megan. It counts in my heart that you did.
But not on the spreadsheet.
Yeah. Doesn't put you on the spreadsheet. My bad. I wrote for quite a bit on my Substack about Notion, but I don't know my word count. At least you got some writing done. That's what counts. Wrote a description of the bog monster that guards the entrance to Dreamscape. Cool. Good enough. Just trying to be fair. Makes my heart warm, but it doesn't help the spreadsheet. Yeah, during that sprint, my mom's like calling my daughter's name, and she had the TV on, music on, and was doing her homework, so she didn't hear mom calling her name. She's like, I need one of y'all to go with me to get dishes. I'm like, I'm kind of streaming, so that's not gonna be me. It's like, okay, well, tell Kara to get up, come move your car. Okay. So I got red and black dishes. It sounds like they just came back inside. Yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna work because the kitchen opens up to the living room, and the Formica is like a forest green. But so my dishes and everything I've gotten so far for the kitchen seem to be red and black. Of course, all my goth and Edgar Allan Poe and all that'll go into my office. We've kind of got like a rustic old Americana country thing going for the living room so far, because Kira's got like John Deere tractors and this huge older picture of like a rusted truck and stuff, and an old picture of the Mississippi Trail, like during the Trail of Tears and stuff. So it's gonna like old Americana is gonna flow into darkness.
I mean,
Just like in real life.
That tracks.
I don't know. And then I saw this do-it-yourself on Facebook last night, and I didn't think he would like it, and then we can't do it here unless I put like a backer board behind it. But like, I was like, this would be so cool, where the people had their in between the top cabinets and the counter, they had gotten all the like goodie basket type skulls that I got everybody for Christmas. I mean for Halloween, and glued them as the backboard, and so just like looked like a wall of skulls. So cool. And then got the little bones to put in places, you know, so it just looked like a wall of skull, like catacombs. I was like, that is so cool, but you probably won't like it. He goes, no, actually, that looks pretty damn neat. Okay, we'll go from country to goth. I mean, I'm country goth, but I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know. The bedroom's already gonna be Victorian themed because, like, old gothic Victorian, because our bed is gray and it's got tweed. It's got the black. I don't know. The house is gonna be all over the fucking place.
A different theme every room.
Every room is gonna have a theme, yeah. Because Kira's got kind of going with this earth. She's trying to go for like earth native, you know, earth witch type stuff, but it just comes out looking like bohemian chic. So I don't know what she's calling that. I don't know. It's gonna be funny. Meg says I'm writing my post about Notion and Notion, which I like that. I like the wording of that. At the beginning of the bug was a creature, 11 inches tall, pointy fangs, wings like a bat, ears like a cat. That kind of sounds like the not the New Jersey Devil. Trying to think. I don't know. I watch it on Monsters all the time. Okay. She just opened the door, looked at me, and the mom called her. I love homes that are mixed and matched. Yeah, I mean, as long as we don't make it look gaudy, I think it'll be fine. We're renting this one for 2 years till Kira decides where she wants to go to college, and then we'll decide where to buy. Are you going to say something, Listen? Are you escaping?
Guess what I drove?
My car?
Nope.
Nana's truck?
Yep.
Okay. Yippee.
That is so mean.
I don't like her truck.
Why?
Because I don't like having to turn a knob to fucking shift. It's just so untruck-like to me.
I love her truck. It drives so nice.
If you say so.
Drives nicer than your car.
Well, my car needs a battery, so it definitely drives better than my car right now.
Fine, it drives better than my car.
This is true. I hate that car.
Why do you hate it?
After driving in my Mercury and having like a nice smooth ride over bumps to hear yeah, suspension on your car sucks.
It's not my fault.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it.
No, but I could only afford that one, so you wasn't getting better.
It's hot.
Well, take off your hoodie.
It's hot.
Sounds like a personal problem. Take off your hoodie.
It's hot.
I'm gonna stick this up your fucking nose.
It's your problem. Close your dang pen if you're not using it.
Do you say this in front of me?
Looks like you're not using it.
Anybody want a kid? I'm getting rid of one.
Hey, I thought we weren't bringing Lily. Walked right into that one.
Not really.
Can you take me driving today?
No.
Can you take me somewhere today?
Maybe. If I don't have to walk.
Okay.
Can I get a McDonald's scooter, a Walmart scooter, and just put.
You do you, boo. Your life, not mine. Live life to your fullest. Lily, what are you doing with my car?
She's sticking her head through the cat door again?
No, she has my Crocs on.
Oh my god. Your 6-year-old size 2 shoe and her 11 size
Stop
11
making
Crocs.
fun of my big feet.
No, I'm talking about her little feet and your big feet. That just
They
makes it
fit right
look that
there.
much bigger.
Look, my foot's right there.
You look like a clown. Get off my clown shoes. Those are my
You do
clown
it like
shoes.
a clown.
I'm gonna beat her with my own Croc.
I agree, Megan. That laugh was delightful.
If only she would do that more often instead of the whining like a freaking
Or
puppy.
nothing.
Ow. I heard an ow. Her laugh is so cute. I do love it. Sounds like a toddler's laugh.
Like a demonic munchkin.
Yeah.
So a toddler.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, a toddler. Like the spider in scarlet fur everywhere except for its head. The fur on its head was purple and green. Its eyes were beady and red. It had a long pink tail and shiny and tiny sharp pink claws like a rat.
With a little tweaking, you could make that rhyme. Because it almost sounded like a poem.
Yeah, it kind of did. I was like, I don't know if you meant for that to sound like very rhyming, but so I don't know if y'all have it over there, but there's a show on Discovery Plus called Monsters in America, and it goes state by state and tells about like every monster, and it kind of reminds me of the Jersey Devil or Goatman. Or
it's all cryptids,
yeah, like I was trying to think of the one specific one, like it almost sounds exactly like without the bog part, but I can't think of it. But it was.
We have the Michigan Dogman, and I think there is
There's one in Pennsylvania. That's what I'm thinking of.
I think there is another like Nessie type.
Oh yeah, there's like
monster in Lake Michigan.
There's 3 different versions.
There is. I'm actually it might be in Superior.
Superior?
Yeah. I think it's Superior. Because it's as deep as an ocean.
True.
Yeah.
And it's cold.
Yeah. Somewhere in the Northeast though, there's a cryptid that's supposed to have wings like a bat, not a dragon.
Mothman?
Possibly. And I know in Georgia they have, it's only been seen a few times. It's not quite as well known as the other cryptids, but they have a praying mantis man. Like it looks like a praying mantis below, but then it's like got the head of like a demon man.
There was a bat squatch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that name is just silly.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, does that say what I think it says?
It sounds almost dirty.
It kind of does.
You're not wrong.
It's kind of funny.
Like, kiss my bat squatch.
It's kind of funny because I think Louisiana has a bogman. So it's kind of funny you're writing that.
Well, it's like every haunted like hospital or castle or anything has a woman in white.
Or most of them have a creeper that like goes up the walls and the ceiling and shit.
But I mean, like the legend of the lady in white.
Yeah.
All of them have that title.
She's a species. She is not a one person.
True. This is true.
Although I do like it when they call it the white lady. It's like, oh, really? There's a random white woman?
You couldn't have thought of any other way to phrase that. Just random white woman like walking down the hallways, you know. Forget the nurses all had scrubs and shit. This one just decided to put a dress on.
Yes, the white woman haunts the the castle, asking for your manager.
Oh my god. Okay, so I gotta say this. Dolly Parton's birthday is on Thursday. And so they're doing a Dolly Parton marathon. If you've never seen Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, because I know some of y'all are younger, you need to watch it. It's coming on Thursday as a Dolly Parton marathon. Yeah, I feel like everybody has watched her in Steel Magnolias. The best little whorehouse in Texas. Her and Burt Reynolds are fucking hilarious. It is an amazing movie. I know what it's called, but doesn't have a lot of like nudity and all that. Like it's a wholesome 80s movie, 90s movie. This is a really, really good movie. So I'm gonna watch Steel Magnolias, best little whorehouse in Texas in '95. I've got them like all preset to record.
Yeah, once again, Megan is on my wavelength. She said I need to watch 9 to 5 again. It's like that's
Yeah.
it. Immediately when you said Dolly Parton movie, I'm like 9 to 5,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, that's like the 3 I've already preset to record. Because they all come on while I'm at work. I was like, what's the point of a marathon during the week if you're not going to put the best movie she's known for while people can watch them? Like, I understand she's got a lot of movies and you got to put them on in order. But you're going to get the most watch time for your channel if you put the best known ones when people are home. Just saying. So you didn't choose her name, but I kind of feel like your dog's name got named Nessie either after the Loch Ness Monster or Twilight. It's a 50-50. Just saying. Yeah.
I can't remember a Nessie in Twilight.
Renesmee.
Oh,
There's the whole scene where Bella gets pissed because she's like, "You nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster." Like it's a whole thing.
That's when we get into a fight.
It's a thing.
yeah. Here's the thing. Anytime Twilight comes up, I have to be reminded that Renesmee exists because I blocked her out.
Why? Because that hideous, ugly doll they tried to make
because the whole concept is gross.
That's weird. It's disturbing. Twilight is disturbing.
Because the Twilight in itself is disturbing. The concept itself wouldn't have been so bad had someone other than a Mormon wrote it. Because I feel like it would have been done better and less religious tones carefully done. If that makes sense. I don't know how to word that. But
CB, consider yourself lucky.
yeah. Megan, I'm glad you don't know, but just say she's named after Loch Ness Monster. It's fine.
I remember reading the series because it engrossed me like a train wreck.
You know what? Maybe that's why I liked it so much.
What the
that's
horror?
Just like I'm just gonna read right through it.
And that's what I did too. I blasted through the entire series. I'm like, why can't I stop reading this? I haven't liked it yet.
It's a dumpster fire, but I'm going to keep reading it.
It's bad. I was the same way. Like I didn't even want to read it, but it got so popular even at my church at the time. I was like, okay, I've got if this book is selling this much and I want to become an author, I need to know what the hell they're doing so well, other than it just being vampires.
Promotion.
Because I never figured out why it did so well. Because it ain't that good of a book. It flows well, but
yeah, it pissed me off so much. The whole time I read that series, I was like, why do they sparkle? I was just so insulted.
I was thinking, why the hell does this woman have no agency?
Yeah, that too.
In her own life. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, she drove me nuts. Make a damn decision for yourself.
Okay, I guess I'm lost. What are you talking about?
Bella.
Oh, you said agency. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I have a kid that doesn't make decisions ever. So I get that part as a teenager. I've never been that kind of a teenager, so I really didn't at the time. But now I get it. Watching this one, she's like, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm giving you 5 choices. I don't know. Okay, so I'll pick one. No, I don't want that. Then you do know. If I pick something and you say no, you do know. You know that you don't want that. So that's just a teenage thing. But
then add an addendum for her and just say, well, veto the ones you don't want out of this list, please.
Oh, I've tried that too. It takes me saying it for her to know whether she wants it or not. I'm like, you were screwed if I've got to ask you your decisions and make them for you. I don't like making my own damn decisions. That's why I just make them and get it over with.
I know my mom and I were talking about getting food out the other day, and she's like, well, I want this. I'm like, I don't really I'm not feeling that. How about this? And she said, I'm not feeling that. And I just said, well, I don't think we're hungry enough to get food out today. Because if we were hungry enough, things would sound good.
Yeah. Or you'd be like, I don't want that, but it sounds like I'll eat it.
And true enough, very next day, I wanted the thing she had been craving. I was like, yeah, I want that today. I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, you'll go through days where you're just, like, not in the mood for something, and then the next day, it's all you can think about. It's like, you crave it. It's, like, so weird.
But it's just like, be realistic with yourself. If you're not feeling anything, you don't want anything.
Yeah.
Except I have to force myself to eat sometimes because I have to eat consistently. Otherwise, I get an extreme pain now. Or like I'll get, or like if I'm not feeling hungry, because my body doesn't like to tell me when I am until like I'm super, super hungry. So I'm like, I have to make myself eat small things throughout the day because if I eat a large amount, it puts me in extreme pain and nobody wants to deal with that. Least of all me.
Yeah. It's like this whole week I've been so anxious and stuff that I couldn't eat, but my stomach was in so much pain because I was hungry and anxious, but I was so sick to my stomach I couldn't eat. So I just had to like snack on Triscuits and crackers throughout the day. And I was still sick to my stomach, but at least it was soaking up the acids. And I get home and mom would be cooking and I'd be like, I'm just going to go upstairs. If I smell any more of that, we're done. I ate corn and peas for 3 days. That's all I could stomach. And just a few bites of that. Like, I don't understand how I'm overweight and I eat like a bird. Like, I can't, a normal person, you know how they'll eat, especially during the holidays, be like, oh my God, I'm so stuffed. For the last 2 years, I can't say that I've ever been that full anymore. Because if I get to that point, I get sick. So I've got to where I just eat.
So also, if you don't consume the correct amount of calories, your body won't actually lose weight.
Yeah. I know. As long as I don't hit 200, I'll be okay. I got 40 more pounds for that. As long as it goes in the right places, we're good. Yeah, I mean that's me too, CB. I mean I have to eat or I'll get a migraine too. So like I came in at 10 o'clock this morning and had a bologna sandwich because nobody was cooking, everybody was busy, and I didn't know if I could stomach the smell of eggs. And I didn't feel like cooking for the 6-year-old too. So
I should go stir the crock pot. Taco meat's in it.
Nice.
I could just stand there and cook taco meat, or I can throw it in a crock pot and occasionally go mess with it.
yeah, that's one of the first things I'm getting is a crock pot. A crock pot and a Food Ninja. So I can bake stuff better instead of.
I have my stepmom and my dad gave me an Instapot.
Mm-hmm. I want one of those for rice.
They brought it to me on Thanksgiving. I think because that's when I saw them. No, that's not the last time I saw them. This is the last time they were down here. I'm like, wait, I've seen them since then. I saw them like last week because I was up north, so we had breakfast.
Huh. Isn't it an HP fanfic with the names changed, or is it?
I don't remember if Twilight is, but I do know that the The one where like Cassandra Clare. I
Oh,
think.
Cassandra Clare, yes. That
Yeah.
was the very
Her
What
book
the-
series is
The
a
Shadow
fanfic.
Shadow Hunters is Hunger Games.
that's yeah.
No, Shadowhunters is a Harry Potter fanfic.
Harry
And
Potter,
then
yeah. It's like she's got
I
two series.
actually,
There's one for Hunger Games too, though.
and then I think, I think Twilight might actually be. I saw somewhere that it is one. Like, so you're telling me that there's a fanfic based off a fanfic based off a fanfic?
Uh-huh. Because
Yeah.
50
That's
Shades
hilarious.
is
I know it's a fanfic, and that one's blatantly stated was fanfic.
Yeah.
You can't
Which-
hide from that many people.
Yeah.
It's not even a good written one.
I don't
Okay.
know.
True too.
DV. Oh,
Twilight is
no, it took me a minute to figure out what DV meant.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, when I had seed, if I ate toast, crackers, eggs, and tried to eat macaroni and stuff, and it tested my gag reflex. Yeah.
Yeah, before they diagnosed me with what I have, they thought I might have had that. Which would have been bad because it's highly, highly contagious.
Yes.
Really? I know it's that bad.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Like
We have-
if you're in a hospital and you have it, they just throw, like, if you've touched a pen, anything, they just toss it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have special precautions for the room you're in. You cannot leave that room because they do not want that leaving the room, and they have to like put on all sorts of PPE to go in to your room and throw it all away on their way
At least you get a room. You ain't got to worry about having curtains all around you.
out. I think I'd rather have curtains all around me than C. diff.
I'm not saying you would. I'm just saying if you're in that situation and you're that fucked over, at least you don't have to worry about having somebody sleeping next to you.
And yeah, anything that
I'm looking for the positives here.
anything that they can't throw away, like the bed and the room itself, every square millimeter has to be bleached.
Bleach is one of the only things that kills it.
Oh, wow.
It might be the only.
Yeah, we had to learn all that because we were working in a hospital.
That's crazy.
Thankfully, I did not have that. But yeah.
CB, now you know how to cook it next time. Put it in the slow cooker. It actually sounds like that would probably do it really well. And that way you could put more liquids in it and make it juicier and less spicier. And it's waterborne? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's highly, highly, highly contagious.
Jesus Christ. Next chemical attack on the world. Here we go. Splash in the water.
That's basically what it is.
Literally.
I know. Poor wording.
Or accurate.
Because like, I wasn't wrong, but still poor wording. I wasn't trying to make a pun. Oh,
I
like
don't know
salmon.
why, but I read that as I made a delirious salmon recipe.
All right, now you're reading like Kira. A fourth a cup of honey, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, mixed together, and then poured over the salmon. You know what? I'm gonna have to get that and try that and video it and make sure I say something. Because that sounds really good. I might have to make that next Saturday night or something when the boyfriend moves in. Alright. You were in Houston at the time. I ain't heard no outbreaks, so you're good. Alright.
Well, the thing is, with that, is every hospital and stuff knows exactly how it's transmitted and what the precautions are, and they shut that shit down immediately.
And crack.
The difference between the two conversations going on at the same time is just like, what? I'm getting whiplash.
Maybe we should sprint.
Like, when is anything on my stream normal? Come on, guys.
For a little extra kick. Because now I'm merging the two conversations.
I was just to say, I know exactly what you're doing when you started laughing. Oh God! Now even CB's having both conversations. Oh, I love it. No, I was just waiting for like the 10 to happen so I could like start the sprint, but that was freaking hilarious. All right, boom in 20 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Got Bluey.
Boom.
Is that you alright over there? Alright, point for Megan, point for Mary.
Yeah, so I'm on my new medication, and for the first time, I took a propranolol yesterday, which is for anxiety, before I went to my family thing,
Yeah.
and I had a fucking great time. But this morning, I felt like I went to like 30 events in a row yesterday.
Yep.
It gave me all the spoons and then asked for repayment, basically.
Yep. I remember one of my meds doing that. I don't know why, because I'm paying attention to the clock, but every one of these sprints I have jumped. I'm just that
Jumped?
tired, I guess. But when it booms, I've jumped.
Jumped. I heard chomped.
I don't know. Like, I'm paying attention to it because I was like, oh, I've got 4 minutes left. I don't have time to go make me a sandwich or something again. And I was like, look down, and it was like, boom. Like, I knew it was coming. Don't know why I'm jumping. I guess I'm just that tired. So how did we do?
I watched a video about funny TikToks.
Yeah, my little sister watched it. I was like, which TikTok got the most views? It's like, who cares? What did you do?
I went and stirred the crock pot.
That's all?
I mean, you can stir for 20 minutes.
No,
Yeah.
and then I started recording a video because I'm trying to do weekly check-ins. But you know,
Yeah, I had to doing that at the beginning of this year, and that lasted or in December or something. And that lasted all of like 2 or 3 days. And then I was like, I don't have time to edit. I'm finding houses. And I don't have time to edit or do interviews because I'm packing. Jiminy crickets. Like, Marla's interview was supposed to come out yesterday. I was so fucking busy and felt so shitty all week. I literally all I had to do was hit schedule and then export it to the podcast site. And I didn't have any spoons left. I was using the next day's spoons all week. So hers will be a week late, but I'll get it up next week. Because I want to start doing like TikToks to promote them as well. So, and Instagram stuff to promote it.
yeah. Would you like to know how I was procrastinating editing my book when I was up north? I was making TikTok content. Like, I was making it on Canva, so like I haven't downloaded it or anything, but I'm like, how I'm procrastinating my book is making promo for my book.
Technically, it's part of the marketing process, but usually you have the book done first. Yeah. Yeah, and then I got like.
It's so hard to get in the zone when I'm up north because it's not my space.
It's hard to get in the zone, period, sometimes. That's kind of why I like the book we're reading right now. I think it was the right headspace for me to be in with everything going on. But it's Becca I don't know how you say her last name, Symes. But it's Dear Writer, You Need to Quit. And like right now, it's talking about different clients she had and their life, what everything was going on. And although all the things I'm taking notes of are good, helpful things, like most of it is just reminding myself that there are people going through the same shit I am and still managing to, or beating themselves up because they're not right. Things like that. So it's kind of making me feel a little bit better because this season of my life is like, it's really busy. I feel like I'm already failing because I haven't made my thumbnails for this year. I haven't finished editing my first interview that I've done this year. I had to cancel an interview because Carrie's interview because I was doing that yesterday and I had no more spoons, no more energy, and I couldn't focus.
Were you gonna do it with Carrie, HR author? Wait, what's her?
Yeah,
I know her actual name.
Carrie H. Author.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't do it yesterday because, like, her and the peanut have like the flu.
Yeah. Well, she was gonna have she had another work thing she had to do, and so I was just gonna jump in right afterwards so she could her hubby could watch the kid and then her whole time and be done.
The baby are sick.
Yeah, and she never answered my email because I texted her on Tuesday. I was like, I hate to do this, but I'm getting pulled in so many directions. I can't think straight. I'm so anxious for the signing on Friday. I'm sick to my stomach. I can't eat. I was like, we're gonna have to postpone this. There's physically no way, mentally, I can give you the time you need to give you a proper interview. And I never heard back from her. So I was yesterday, I was like, I really hope she doesn't text me and be like, where's the link? But yeah, not her feeling bad or her kid feeling bad is better, but it makes me feel a little bit better that she wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. Because I felt really bad and unprofessional being yeah, my life's just busy, I can't interview you.
You both had things against you.
So I'll get set up in the new house in February and then we'll figure it out when she's off next. But CB was trying to find a document, so I wasn't paying attention to the beam. Hopefully they didn't scare you too bad. Megan was working on Substack post a bit, and then on Twitter again. See, I still haven't even looked up Substack, dude. I think I want to tell the boyfriend, the first week we're there, and we get we get everything set up and livable. I need a week to just don't tell me to cook, don't tell me let's get started off in this new house with a bang. Just let me get shit done. And then we'll get on with regular life. You need to get caught up on bills. I need to get caught up on work. Give me a minute. Because the weekend's going to be spent raking the half acre and tearing down the broken fence and things like that. So,
tell me you're in the South without telling me you're in the South. It's January and you're raking.
Right? I mean, we don't have any of the white stuff outside right now, really.
Well, but to be fair, there's broken limbs and stuff from fall. It's not that I'm raking because the leaves are falling. I'm raking because I don't want tree roaches in my house, and so it hasn't been done. The people that lived there before, and so the grass is halfway between my ankle and my knee, dead. Oh. So come March, it's gonna be really bad if we don't do it now while it's dead.
Yeah. And
we got to find all the rocks and stuff like that now while it's low and move them so we don't hit them with a mower and because I'm gonna be borrowing my stepdad tomorrow, so I kind of don't need to be breaking that. Yeah. Mary got one side of my desk almost cleared off. My desk is my project today. Yeah. My whole room is going to be my project this week because there's my whole bookcase I can't really pack into boxes because they're all in totes anyway, so that'll just go into my trunk and go over. but the rest of everything with the boyfriend, like I gotta probably pack up some of my shoes and my belts and stuff like that, so he has a place to put his stuff for the 2 weeks he's here. And then I'm probably gonna pull out all my totes from the storage room and start packing like I'm living in a camper and just keep me 2 or 3 shirts because like I have to undo. I have to give him a couple of these drawers. That would be the nice girl-friendly thing to do.
Maybe.
I don't know that I will, but I might give him one because I can pack my t-shirts. I don't know. Because it goes like undershirts for work, bras, underwear, socks, t-shirts, work pants, like, and pajamas. I could probably downsize some of that. Do I want to? No. But I probably could. I could be nice.
For 2 weeks, you can.
I could be nice for 2 weeks. Just having like 2 pairs of pajamas, 2 pairs of t-shirts, and just make sure we wash. I could be nice for 2 weeks. See, that is a lot of words. I mean, I guess for a million, that's really not, but that's a lot of words for 15 days into the year.
No, Millworking does not start.
Yeah.
And like it started a couple months ago.
Yeah, I forget. Because it happens for a whole year. It just doesn't make sense that it doesn't start on January 1st to me. Like, it throws me off.
Sorry, that made me chuckle because that's a lot of words was one of our inner monologue inside jokes.
Well, then, I don't know what to tell you there. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. All right. So we'll do this last 20. If somebody wants to be popping in Jules's stream link, so that way we can go over to that as soon as the 20 is over. Actually, let's see. We've got 42 minutes. Well, 2 minutes will still take its time. So, yeah. We'll go ahead and start this one. Oh no, CB can reach unreasonable numbers in 15 days. They just
Right?
haven't.
We're all just like, CB could have done this in 15 days, but
15 days is like the longest amount of time I think CB's done Nano. So, in one. So, you know, it's not unheard of. That would be reasonable for CB, I feel like. If, like, you just weren't tired. Or, like, a full weekend Sprite for a couple weekends. Just saying. All right. We'll get this one started in 3, 2, 1, go.
I said
Bada
a boom.
boom. Bada bing. All right. Only thing I got done this sprint was a sandwich made and an argument done.
Did you end it?
No, Mom did. She grabbed my keys and left. We were playing musical chairs all morning. You're not getting any more eggs. No, not even sitting down smiling. No. You're very cute, though.
Thank
I'm
you.
not your mother.
Oh,
Go see Mom. Go. I don't have food. You're not looking at my hand. Go. I did not mean leave and go back. Go.
I saw another funny clip video, and there was one in it that I saw that I had to share.
What we got?
Come on, play.
Hey, like you didn't know what he was about to do. I mean, seriously.
I never thought of using a leaf blower on someone's salad.
I mean, it mixes it up. All right. Is there anything going on next week that we need to know about before next Sunday?
The game that we play, that Sako runs, that I'm in, we are doing a live thing on Thursday afternoon at 2:30 on her channel.
Okay. Anything for you, Kat? Okay. I'm still not gonna be able to do Twitch this between now and when we move, just because I'm gonna spend it packing and stuff, and the boyfriend will be here as of next Wednesday. But so that will start back sometime February, definitely March. We'll get it figured out. The season 1 or season 2, episode 1 podcast with Marla was supposed to be yesterday. And I don't know why I thought I could do something like that on my birthday, even if I pre-planned it. So that will be this coming Saturday. Usually it's the second Saturday of every month, but my bad. But that's all I've got coming this week before Sunday. So I've got 2 books to read. We've got Dear Writer, You Need to Quit by Becca Sim for our writers workshop. And then I'm doing a personal writing book. So that's probably what I'll try to get accomplished this week. So at least I can say I've done something while packing. And then she's got 2 games this week. Miss Chip Eater over here. So. All right.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yes. So we've got the link to the spreadsheet as well as the link straight to Jules. And so go get some work done. And we will see you next week.
And happy birthday again.
Thank you.